We are living in an ever-changing world, and the way we work is no exception. Gone are the days of your typical 9-to-5 jobs that require you to go into the office every single day. So in this video, I'll be covering 15 plus remote jobs that you can start. Some of these will require little to no barrier to entry, but some will require higher barrier to entry. Some will require qualification, but with grit and determination, they are very much achievable. I will be grouping them into 3 different categories. The first one with low barrier to entry, second one with medium, and the third is high barrier to entry. Now all this career will be your typical career, so we will not be including some side hustles that you can progress into business ideas. So for example, print on demand or drop shipping or starting a YouTube channel, things like that. But if you want me to cover these, I'll do in a separate video, so let me know in the comments. Because we are talking about normal career, normal jobs, these will cover careers that you have opportunity to progress to a higher level, to a more senior level. I'll also be covering flexibility, because I know that for us, we have different reasons in why we want to be working remotely, and we will require different level of flexibility. Of course, this will typically be different company to company, but I am talking in general. And the first job is market research interviewer. When I first moved to the UK, my first job was with a market research company, so I do know that they do hire people to work remotely. The job entails calling market research participants to carry out the research, asking them questions, recording their answers. The skill that you need is communication and people skills. So spoken English is important. And I'm saying English here because that is the international language and the language that most people speak. However, this is not limited to English. If you are fluent in other languages, you can look for exact same jobs in other countries that speak those languages. The next important skill is your Microsoft Office software. Now, in terms of pay, I am going to use dollars here because although I am based in the UK, as we're talking about remote jobs that you can work from anywhere, US dollars is the base global currency and is the currency that more people understand comparing to the British pounds. Next one is video editor. I've classed this job as low barrier to entry because although you need to know an editing software and editing skills, however, to be able to edit at a very basic level, it doesn't actually take you a lot of time to learn. For me, for example, I did not have any prior editing skills before starting YouTube, and after my 3 YouTube videos, I was pretty confident. So you can become video editor in-house for a media company, or you can become a freelance video editor for online content creator as well. This job, if you are not working in-house, is pretty flexible. You can choose your own working time, and the starting pay for a video editor is around $18 per hour. Next one is virtual assistant. Now, the opportunities for virtual assistant is endless in this gig economy. This job requires pretty low barrier to entry. The skill that you need is again communication skills, the language skills, or Microsoft Office software. The job will require you to perform an administrative or support office job to small businesses, ranging from checking emails, replying to their emails, screening emails, managing diaries, or arranging travel arrangements. The starting salary of virtual assistant is at the north of $17 per hour, so you could potentially earn up to $38,000 per year. Customer service agent, and although this job has a pretty low barrier to entry, the flexibility is a little bit on the maybe side. It depends on the company that you want to work for. Most of the time they will require you to work specific shift, so you can't actually choose your own working hour as you like. The job will entails dealing with customer queries, customer questions, either technical questions or support questions, either by telephone, via messages, or via live web chat. Obviously, because you are going to be dealing with customers, the skill that you need is communication skills, the language skills, and people skills, and you can expect the starting pay to be around $15 per hour. Now, similar pay to the customer service agent, you can opt for data entry admin. The job entails entering data into spreadsheets or database software, and therefore your typing skills is extremely crucial. You need to be able to type quickly, and quite frankly, that is a skill that anyone can learn. The next one is language teacher, and as the title suggests, you'll be teaching your native language, which I I don't think it can get better than that in terms of jobs. You're most likely going to be required to get a language proficiency certificate. So for example, TOEFL for English, the pay per hour is on a higher side to compensate for the requirement for the certificate, and you're looking to be paid around $22 per hour. Now, by the way, I have a spreadsheet that includes all the jobs that I am covering in this video today with all the relevant details in terms of pay, flexible hours, and how you can make a start. I'll leave the link in the description for you to download. Now moving on to medium barrier to entry. So these jobs will require certain skills or certain qualification, but it should take you between 6 to 8 months to learn. And the first two is content writer, which I'll break down into two jobs, which is copywriter and article writer. These two jobs can be quite flexible in terms of working hours depending on the company that you work for. For copywriter, you'll be writing sales materials on websites, leaflets, and for the role of article writer, you'll be writing articles for blogs or websites. Now these two, obviously, because you are going to be writing, the skills needed is your writing skill. If you are going to be writing in English, then it will be your English writing skills. You need to expand your knowledge of vocabulary and how to combine words to make them more enticing. The pay for copywriter starts at $24 per hour, which means you can earn up to $50 per year. And the pay for article writer starts at $20 per hour. Another marketing writing job, but actually on the different side of the spectrum, is the SEO writer. Now SEO optimization is the use of keywords and tags to make sure that the websites or the articles are fully optimized for search. So the job will entail optimizing articles or websites for search. It will also entail conducting SEO analysis, tracking article or website performances. Similar to writer jobs, you need to be proficient in language because you are going to be finding keywords and tags in order to make sure that the website can be searched organically. And apart from that, you probably need some SEO skill in order to start working as an SEO writer. And because it is on a higher skill side, the starting salary is around $24 per hour. Next one is marketing coordinator. Again, another medium to entry marketing job, and you'll be looking at $22 per hour in terms of pay. Now I think we've covered enough marketing jobs, so let's change things around a little bit. Next one is bookkeeping. Now the job entails processing financial documents. So for example, posting invoices. You might also be asked to perform basic accounting or administrative tasks. And of course, because it is an accounting job, you will probably be required to have some accounting qualification. And the pay starts from $22 per hour, and it comes with a good career progression. Now let's move on to high barrier to entry jobs, and a lot of these jobs will be geared towards computer science. And the first one is no other than software developer. You'll be required to be fluent in a computer language to work on developing a new software or working on improving an existing software. Now because of these jobs are high barrier to entry, so you either need a degree or a qualification that will take you more than a year to complete, and therefore the pay is, as you may expect, on a higher side. You can expect to be paid starting salary of around $28 per hour. The next one is user interface or user experience designers. The role will be focusing on the front end of the website, which creates a smooth and unique user experiences. Similar to software developer jobs, although these jobs can be worked on remotely. However, most of the time companies will require you to work during office hours, so your flexibility will be limited. For UI and UX designer, you can expect the starting salary to be around $32 per hour. Next one is system administrator. These are the people who manage user accounts, user rights, and user permissions. The knowledge of database query, and network admin is going to be crucial here, and you can expect the starting salary to be around $32 per hour. Next one is data analysts. These are the people who suggest improvements to data processes and resolving any issue when it comes to data. There's definitely opportunity to progress in this job, and most likely you'll be required to have database query skills and also Microsoft Office software, especially Excel. Now, if you are full-time employed, as some of the roles that I have covered in this video today, and you want to be more remote or go fully remote, I would urge you to speak to your employer to see what the possibilities are, because as we know, these jobs can be done remotely. Because as you you know, sometimes when you don't ask, you just simply won't get. However, if you are hating your job, then I would recommend you to watch this video next so that you can start loving Mondays again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there.